fourth. Fifth is a different school now, which was very cool. But before they started, they had a very cool song for all the branches of the military. And every time the song played for individual branches, that branch stood up. There were probably, I wouldn't say there were more than like 35 vets there. So they could have done that one by one. But they did have pictures of each vet up, and then like how they were associated with like a student or a teacher in the school. That was cool. Saquon Barkley out of 199 and Deion Sanders out of 75. You did 9.5 years. What branch? Again. And Jareth Stearns, we're going to have to look that one up. Charbonnet Silver and Jalen Brooks out of 199. We're going to have to look these up. And for people popping in and out, I really wish we could see who came in and who went out, because it would tell you who's here for the right reasons and who's not, Who comes in to be like, hey, what fire are they pulling? Who comes in to be like, hey, what's everyone talking about tonight? What are we hanging? And that's all I want. I said it the other day, man. I have no problem giving $60 worth of packs out, and we're going to do something for McGinn too. It's about hanging out, man. This is cool. I see people post these like little giveaways and stuff. That's cool too. We do that from time to time. But I want to like get to hear these stories, man. 3 in the Navy, 6.5 in the Army. I heard my grandfather's story today and how he joined the National Guard when he was at 15 and a half, lied on a bunch of papers. I'm like, Pap, you can't do that now, though. Like, they have all this shit. He's like, oh, I know. He goes, they tried to kick me out because I was underweight, and my buddy stepped on the scale behind me and made sure I made weight. I'm like, dude, that's some old... And he goes, the guy saw him, but he didn't say anything. And I was like, that's some old school shit. The stories my pap told me today were the best stories I've heard in a long... Like old school stories. Nothing beats it. Benton, Red. And I told my wife the other day, there's a nice Hendon Hooker Prison Break. It's weird to talk about like my grandfather who's 91 and his military stories and be like, oh, there's a Hendon Hooker. But then that's life. Barkley, and then Zay Flowers autograph signing day. And then Olave out of 249. I'm just here so I don't get found. We literally just lost 9 people watching. Am I that boring tonight? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. I try. I really do just want to have fun and hang out. What up, Jason Rogacki? How you doing, man? There's an Olave sideways for you. Gacky's a Saints fan. You like Olave, man? Oh, 60 bags of leaves. I'm trying to, like, avoid that and hoping they just, the winter deteriorates them. Oh, my God. I don't want to do that. That's nonsense. They make machines for that, and I don't have one. I need some of that rich people stuff. Oh, anyone else lagging? Is it me? I'm not lagging on my screen. Jameson Williams out of 299 and a Jalen Hyatt Red Wave. Oh, you guys are lagging? Oh, is that why? Dang it, man. I gotta fix something. Well, I am hooking up new internet this week, but I'm afraid it's gonna make it worse. Aladukin out of 199. Aladukin. I'm gonna look up some of these guys. They go to current teams. Man, is that the problem? Man, you guys are gonna. Who said that first? James Ray. Thank you for letting me know, man. It's probably my freaking laggy internet. I have good internet, but lately it's been weird, man. I think I need a new router. It's old as shit, and I have one, but I gotta hook it up. CJ Stroud, Prison Break. Tim Tebow. Y'all gotta stop looking at porn. Jalen Hurts and Matt Landers, signing day. Charbonnet Blue out of 199. And then Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Red Wave. Steven says the same thing. Man. So it's like, stream just spinning? I'm watching on mine. I'm watching on mine and everything's beautiful. Internet's been weird all like I've talked to friends who are like, my internet's so sketchy on my phone anymore. I'm like, yeah, we know what it is. It's the government. No, it's not. I don't know what it is. Rhea looks at that deep dark web stuff. Is that what it is? Alright. Did anyone send me a shot? McGinn, we'll get you tomorrow, man. He's gotta go. McGinn sent a photo of the devil. What up, Don? Let us know if yours is spinning too. You got your foil hat on? That's good, man. Well, listen. Do this. See if it helps. Send me a video of you taking a shot or at least saying hello. Remember, you don't have to send a video of taking a shot. Just like take a video of you going, hey, what's up? I don't care if you have iced tea, water, soda, juice, a shot of Jack, a Coke, whatever you want, man. A bong rip. I don't give a shit. It's legal most places now. Do that. Send it to me. See if that helps your internet stream. It's probably my shit. We'll work on it this weekend. We are, honest to God, setting up a whole new system here. So, Zach said the same thing, man. It must be me. All right. Well, let's get. What's up, man? It's not doing it on mine. It's so weird. Well, let's get through this and then we'll work on it tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about it tonight. You know what? Good thing is you guys are letting me know that. So now we have something to work on. Quentin Johnson and Cordell Flott. We have a lot of cards to look up the end. So like you're saying Wi-Fi's the issue? I'm always better on cell service than I am on Wi-Fi. Trenton Simpson and Addison out of 149. See, usually mine's bad, but mine looks great. So weird. Wonder if it's a setting on OBS. But I promise you guys, we won't do another break until we figure it out. We're going to work on that. Yeah, you know, just let me know that. That's awesome. Now we have something to, yeah. Mitchell Tinsley out of Penn State. Chris, you still good though, man? You guys are good with the $50 bonus I'm giving away tonight, right? Anybody want that? Who wants that? I hope we get Patrick Mahomes. He's so much better than Josh Allen. I said it. It's true. Bosa out of 99. Oh, that's crazy. So some people it's great, some people it's really bad. So we have now officially have a list of people who watch nasty porn and people who watch normal people porn. Is that what it is? Or we figured out the issue. Zach's doesn't work. That holds. Chris, you look like a dude who does not have time to watch the dirty stuff. I mean, it's kind of holding a little bit. I think we have the formula for what works and what doesn't. This is a thick one coming up. Hines, all of a sudden, Zach's like, oh, mine's good, by the way. Mine's good. Jaron Hall. You see how Zach switched real quick? He's like, no, mine's good. Rookie Bryce Young. Addison rookie. And here we go. Woo! Look at that. That's a 5 out of 5. Quentin Johnson, second of the night. Play that track, boy. That is my second half comeback player of the year, Quentin Johnston. He's about to get it. I'm telling you, man. Who's got the Chargers? Oh, y'all know who it is? It's a Bob Riley. What a Bob. Look at that. That's sassy. There you go. Someone setting a shot. We're going to take one. Man, it sucks. I'm sorry y'all are dealing with that. It might be my phone that's connected to my Wi-Fi, Chris, that's messing everyone up. That could be it, because I got some dirty stuff on there too. I mean, if we're like, this is a safe space, I thought, right? We're allowed to, like, what if she's wearing something I've never even heard of before? TJ Watt, JSN. JSN, purple out of 49. Let's do that. Stays hitting, call him Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn! Should we do that for Bob Riley? He does stay hitting. Or is it because I use the haba? You notice it more, like Larry. Tyree Wilson. We got back-to-back autos. Neither Patrick Mahomes and Sauce Gardner Gold. Odds are it's probably your basic white cotton, but you know. Jeff, low-key, probably the best part of that movie. Sets the tone, right? That's the whole reason why he leaves it. She's like, all right, go have a frat. Anthony Richardson, Theismann, Hawkinson out of 149. Will Levis, don't see a ton of his cards. Elway, Richardson, and DTR for the Browns. There we go. Last pack here. We're going to take a shot break after this, and then we have Legacy and Certified. There's another Anthony Richardson. Bijan. Derrick Henry. Joey Porter. Herbert. Cool one. Jordan Battle. Drew Sanders out of 49, and a Jordan Addison rookie. We got a lot to look up here. I will say this. You know, people want to say this and that about Leaf and Wild Card, but they don't have a lot of extra in that stuff, right? They have a lot of the good. And then with Topps and Panini, you always get like some of those names. You're like, who? They can't afford the who names at Leaf. They're like, we spent all our money on the good guys or the up and comers. I love that Jeff nailed that. Probably your basic white cotton. All right, y'all ready to take a shot? Let's get it. For all the veterans out there. And you know what? We didn't do it yesterday, but yesterday wasn't technically Veterans Day. Today is, since it's after midnight on the East Coast. Although we celebrated it as a holiday here today. Jeff was the only one. Jeff, you going to make me give out some more shit? Come on, man. Jeff, I'll take one with you. Chris, where are you at, man?
Kind words, and thank you to the Blazing fam for the support. And again, thank you to the other veterans out there, and especially to the families of those veterans for their sacrifice.
Dude, that's a good point, man.
Yeah, let's do another nipper.
What do you think of that, man? Cheers.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Mikey, thank you for the kind words.
You know, Jeff, you said something there that got me a little bit. You know, the only time today when those little kids were reading those messages, I kept thinking, man, this is so selfish of me. It really is. I thought, man, that poor dad who's missing their kids right now. You know, there was a moment where I was like, oh, those poor kids. But more importantly, I was like, man, if I was that dad, you're missing this. You're like your poor kid, like your poor kids, but as a parent. I don't even think, like, man, what are those kids going, like, you're right. The kids, the wives, the fathers, the mothers. And you know, when you become a parent, sometimes you forget you have parents that love you like you love your kids. Even when you're growing up, man, you know, you forget. You think like, oh, you know, there are days where I'm like, I look at my son and I look at him like, I'll call my dad and be like, man, I love you because I know there were moments you looked at me like this. I remember my dad just like reading me a book or let me sit on his lap. And I'm like, I didn't know how important that was to him and to me at the time. Like, it was just a moment. It was just a moment that was a moment. It just didn't mean anything more than that. And you forget. You forget about those little moments just sitting on a lap. Just like feeding your kid a bite of food. like, chasing them around the house. And I'm like, man, those are the moments that you laugh at, you move on, those are everything. And I'm like, man, we had those. And my dad had those with me, and you forget. So, and then to bring it back to Veterans Day, man, there are people that are sacrificing that time to fight for us. And a lot of people don't appreciate it, man. So thank you guys who are sacrificing that. And if you're not sacrificing that, man, don't take advantage of it. Appreciate it, man. We all take advantage of that so often, me included. I'm guilty as charged, man. Like, we want to complain, like, I gotta watch my kid, I gotta do this, I gotta get dinner around, I gotta get clothes around, I gotta do laundry, it's like, dude, I got to or I get to. One letter changes the entire perspective in that statement. I got to or I get to. You go away and you're like, man, I wish I could do my kids' laundry just once, like put clothes in their drawer. Out of $1.99, Mac Jones. It's just, and it's nothing wrong with that. It's one vow. One vow, man. And it's not our fault. It's just life. It's just how life works. We don't got to feel guilty about it, but we shouldn't take advantage of it. Sometimes we do that. I do that a lot. I beat myself up. Like, I'll kick my own ass because I'm like, why am I not grateful? But it doesn't mean it's not stressful. It's just we forget. Told my wife that tonight perspective. We were out to eat, and she was telling me a story about something at work and how an annoying sound was bothering her. And I'm like, okay, so imagine that's what you have to deal with, or I gave her an alternate perspective, or imagine that, like, the person you work next to, I know my wife hates scents. And I was like smells. And I said, imagine the person you work with wears the nastiest perfume you ever wore. Would you rather hear that sound for like 5 minutes or that smell all day? She's like, yeah, I'd rather hear the sound. I'm like, well, it could be worse then, because your co-teacher could wear a nasty perfume. And I know that's awful. She's like, but she doesn't. Yeah, I know. But like, things could get fucking worse. It's so hard to remember that shit. Out of 35, Addison for the Vikings. Slam in here. Where's Slam at? I wasn't political at all, Jeff. Dude, isn't that a problem that you have to worry about if you're like, did I go left or right or too hard? You want to watch a funny, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, you guys want to watch it, go to bed tonight? Everyone has Netflix, right? Most of us do. I'm going to give you something if you haven't seen it already. Bill Burr live at Red Rocks out in Colorado. He doesn't play either side. He makes fun of everyone. He's like South Park. If you ever watch, you all watch South Park. They don't give a shit what side of the aisle you're on. They're like, you all are stupid for believing the extremist on both sides. If you watch Bill Burr at Red Rocks, it's live on Netflix. Like, it's one of those live comedies. Yeah, we don't accept political talk because we just don't want to divide, right? But Bill Burr is a great example of a guy who just bashes both sides. We can't do that here, People are too sensitive, Zach. So we have to be careful, But I think there's a lot of places like that, Zach, and it sucks, but you have to be, because there's the problem is, Zach, it's not the good people we're censoring, it's the bad ones. Russell Wilson out of 50. Some nice stuff here, man. Yeah, Jeff, it's got to be so, imagine those people, that did the brunt work, right? That gritty, that dirty stuff. There we go. 400 points. I hate when they do that. Why do they got to turn those around backwards? They must just be hidden in with the hits. Tanner McKee, you guys know the drill there. We know who's in here. Make you fall up the stairs? I've never heard that phrase before. What's that mean? Like, you're running away so quickly from it? Is that what fall up the stairs? Oh, it could. I didn't even think about that, Zach. See, that's some positive thinking. Zach says, we got points, but does that mean there's a dare to tear coming? I like it, Zach. That's some good forward thinking, man. My president's my wife. She tells me everything I need to know. Out of 299, Tanner McKee, rookie. Eric Dickerson. Who's taking another shot with me, guys? Take one. No, not for me. Let's take one for Jeff and McGinn and our other vets, man. Let's take one. I'm giving triple spots out tonight for Pick'em and FanDuel. Giving a paper football out. And we're giving away that $50 autograph pack there. You said Dictator? Oh, Dictator. Yeah, she's one of those, and it's the latter. Unfortunately. Joey Porter. Kincaid, Will Levis. Is Will Levis the dude? Michael Mayer, silver. Bruce Smith for the Bills. Darnell Washington. Yeah. Zach, that's where we're at. No one's going to send one? Well, if you don't pull a dare to tear, that's why. Because y'all did not participate. Oh, we do have another autograph, though. Darnell Washington, Culpepper. Well, Kellington, thank you for reminding us tonight. Because you know what? Even with today going with my pap, the day got the best of me. And I forgot. Woo! Richardson out of 100 for the Colts. There we go. Richard Myler. Richard for Richardson. There we go. Out of 100. Take it. Take that. Take that. Like Pete Diddy, baby. Who's our auto? Zach Evans for the LA Rams. Going out to Kibler. Kibler left, but there you go. All right, Kibler. All right, here's our certified. We got a lot of autos to look up at the end. I'm not going to lie. An all Panini product, and we have more to look up than we do when we do Wild Card. That's wild. Pun intended, maybe? I don't know. All right, we're gonna check the video. Go to the replay. Drink my beer. Because of the feedback on the stream, we're not going to do any more breaks tonight. Although I would like to do a box of Vivid or a box of like Pop. What is it? I have like Pop Century. I want to rip more of. I enjoy it so much, but we have a bunch of it, but we're not going to. We'll wait. We'll fix everything. No shot video. Jeff, you're a true soldier, not just in military, but in blazing breaks, because you are the only one brave enough to take shots. We used to have that crowd. We don't. We got a bunch of like woke softies like Zach. The topic? Pants off, dance off, Jeff. No. Oh, whoa, that came out of nowhere. Out of 199, second Daubs of the night. We just had one last break. Going out to the Green Bay Packers, David. Jeff, what's the topic? The team that no one thinks will make the playoffs right now, but they will get past the first round of the playoffs. The team that no one thinks will make the playoffs right now, but they will get past the first round of playoffs. Go ahead. More men or more men? I think we need more men, Chris. My belly's soft. Come poke it and see. Dare ya. Jalen Carter out of 10. Woo! A rookie out of 10 for the Eagles, Steven Kibler. He's a Broncos fan, but he'll take it. The Texans, they better get Damian Pierce and Nico Collins healthy. The Browns are going to, the Browns are kind of there where they could make it. No one's ever said that to me and really followed through, so I don't believe you. You probably said that to many women and they didn't believe you either. Bet you failed all those times too, Zach. I need references on that comment. Rams, Cardinals, and Texans with Stingley. Roquan Smith. And hey, Texans, where are you at? Houston Texans, Fred. Look at that. Out of 349, CJ Stroud. Dell's greater than Collins? Go ahead, John. Tell me why. And before you say anything, I will say I have Tank Dell in 2 of my dynasty leagues. And I'm a believer in Dell. And I just argued Dell over Keenan Allen. I have evidence. Everyone thinks I'm crazy, I know. But I don't know that you're right. I think I would still take Collins over Dell. I think that's why the Texans are the team of the future. If they can keep it together, they have a lot. They have to be bad enough for the next 2 years. They don't have to pay those guys a ton. Oh, I did. And listen, man, I have them both on one team. And every week it's like, do I start Tank or Nico? Tank or Nico? And I've got it wrong twice. Both times I played Nico and it was Tank. But I was like, here we go. Tanner McKee had a 325. And both times I did want to play Tank. But Nico had better weeks the week before. So I went, John, I'll say this about the Jags. The Jags are slowly starting to miss out on that. Because they have not re-signed Trevor Lawrence yet. Nor have they re-signed ETN. And they have some young guys they have not re-signed. Like, they're getting to that point where it's like, Tank Dell's a video game? I got you. They won me a lot of money this week. We got Shoemaker. That's our second Shoemaker out of this. Hadaway. I won't believe you until you send me a video you taking a shot or drinking a beer, man. Zach McCarthy's mom won't let him send a video, or he'd send one. I keep wanting to believe that, John. I really do. I really want to believe that. But I've watched him play too many times and have too many opportunities, and I'm starting to get very frustrated with him. But I want to believe that. I'm Team Lawrence. Chase out of 149. But here's the problem. Joe Burrow goes down for 4 games this year, right? Like, he had a horrible start to the season. You don't hear a lot of Joe Burrow hate, right? You don't hear it. Trevor Lawrence had a better start to the season, and you had more Trevor Lawrence hate than you did Joe Burrow hate. Part of me thinks people know what they're watching. Like, there is a long... Football starting to become a little bit like baseball. Like, there are historians now to a point. And I know that sounds weird, because the one thing I'll respect about baseball is that there are baseball fanatics. Like, people know their baseball for like 80 years. And there's so many extra baseball stats. But I think people are starting to catch on to football in like weird ways. Second Michael Wilson in a row. Out of 399. Simpson, new guy, getting it. You don't know how to send a video? You sound like every girl I've spoken to when I was in like high school. Only they didn't have cell phones. I don't know how to send you something. I get it, man. You don't want to. It's cool. Oh, is that what you said? Are you resending last year's predictions, Zach? This box was eerily similar to the rest. That was we had a Tyreek Hill numbered. We had a Schoonamaker. We had a Michael Wilson RPA. That box was oddly very much like the rest. All right, here we go. Roquan. And there we go. That'll play for the Chiefs. Oops, that doesn't go there. Kansas City Chiefs. Joshua Simpson out of 75. No one knows how hard these cards play. Jeff, did you send another video, you scoundrel? Real men send vids. Zach just doesn't want to see us show us his moobs. So I get it, man. I get it. It's cool. All right, we got cards to look up. We got $50 prizes to give away. We have 400 points random off. We got triple credits. We got a lot to do. So you don't have to go anywhere. We're all gonna sit here and watch Jeff and I drink while McCarthy talks shit and does nothing like he always does. It's on Messenger, dude. Oh, you got to do it on Messenger. I'll show you. All right, so you go to Messenger. You know how you send me messages, John? So, John, you just go to your Messenger like this. You ready? All right, you go down here. Well, you take a video, and then you go attach a file, and you just like add your video, and then I show it on the screen. You don't do it on YouTube. Oh, poor guy. John, are you old like me? Poor guy. We were leading him horribly. So like Jeff just sent it to me in his thing, and they'll like click on it. It's a Messenger. It's cool. We'll fix you, man. We got you.
Unicorn horn, but I was hoping you would say something like, "What's your favorite color of unicorn horn?" But I guess I'll go with this challenge, and I think it's the Commanders. I think the Commanders are the team that is going to turn it on here at the end and gain some momentum and actually win the first round. I think they're going to succeed, and the Cowboys are going to fail, and we're going to see the Commanders making it a little bit deep in the playoffs.
All right, so Jeff, I will stop you right there. I'm gonna tell you this: I don't hate the pick. I like it. That's a bold pick, and it's like a good one. If they didn't just trade away Sweat and not Chase, Young, Chase Young, and Sweat, Montez Sweat, they gave him away for a second and third round pick. Not give away, but they gave away. They gave away their defense. Now, they do have a good offense in Jahan Dotson and Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson, and I like their offense. They're good. Like, I bet on them this week. They won me money. But, like, what were they... Like, I guess they got to rebuild. I don't get what they did there. They feel very Bear-esque to me. And this is not directed at Zach and Chris and Matt and my Bears friends. I like you guys. But, like, they did the same thing last year. They traded away guys and they brought in guys. They brought in Claypool and then gave them away. And, like, it's just like flip-flop, flip-flop. First I get a vasectomy. Then you tell me to take it back. And snip, snap, snip, snap. It felt like that. And I don't get it. Like, why? But you know what? I respect the process. So I'm going to chug this beer for you, and I'm gonna listen to your take again. Here we go.
I was hoping you would say something like, "What's your favorite color of unicorn horn?" But I guess I'll go with this challenge, and I think it's the Commanders. I think the Commanders are the team that is going to turn it on here at the end and gain some momentum and actually win the first round. I think they're going to succeed, and the Cowboys are going to fail. And
I like the Cowboys are going to fail. I hope they fail against us. We got to play them yet. All right. Well, Zach can't figure out how to send a message. Oh, Zach sent a photo. I can't show that. It's Zach with is that a... It looks like a mini cucumber. Oh, that's your... Oh, no, I can't show that. Nope, can't do that. Sorry, buddy. That's why it won't send it. It caught it, man. I'm sorry. Put that thing away. Tyreek Hill out of 199. Mahomes out of 75. Chase out of 149. Out of 350. 325. Tanner McKee. We got out of 10, Jalen Carter. Richardson out of 100. Tanner McKee out of 299. And some nice Tanner McKee stuff here. Again, your dark web shit. Oh, you did send a video. He sent one. This one, he has a mini cucumber in his mouth. We'll get to that. Jahmyr Gibbs. Wilson out of 50. Addison out of 35. CJ Stroud. Mac Jones out of 199. Kirk Cousins mini. Anthony Richardson. Hawkinson out of 149. Levis. JSN out of 49. That's a pretty card. Bryce Young. Bosa out of 99. Addison out of 149. Jalen Hyatt out of... that's just Red Wave. Stroud. Prison Break. Charbonnet out of 199. Hendon Hooker. Olave out of 249 and Deion Sanders out of 75. I will tell you this. You know what I have to do? I've realized it. And I gotta, like... I'm going to put it in my notes. I've been making notes. So, some people put these, like, polls on their page and are like, what do we have to do to fill breaks again? Why aren't we filling? Like, we're overcharging by $400, but you guys won't fill our breaks. And I'm like, no, that's just, like, dude, like, your prices aren't good. And also, you're, like, you just whip through cards and then you're like, let's post the next break. Dude, maybe that's what you guys want. Maybe that's my problem. Like, you have to hang out with me. Play with me. Zach, I'll show your video first in the spirit of it. Because nobody likes me. That's what, you're probably right. Fuck you for being here. I mean, thank you. Did I say fuck you? I said thank you for being here. That was the fastest video. This is literally a video of McCarthy having sex. It's 12 seconds long. Everybody enjoy. All right. I'm gonna pour a half a shot because that's about probably all I have time to get out in this video. But I'll still take a half one. It's kind of like, I think I had an orgasm, McCarthy.
Round number 2, because the first one won't send, so whatever.
Okay. That thing's not even full either. Fuck you.
Round number 2, because the first
I'm gonna
one won't
watch it.
send, so whatever. Happy Veterans Day.
Caught it. Line. Right there. Clear line. You ain't fooling anybody. That's the line right there. Knock it off with that nonsense. You always call me out. Tell the damn truth right now. You're busted. 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 All right. John Hadaway with the... Oh my God. John, let me tell you something about my son Paxton. I don't know where he got this, but this is my son's thing. Would you rather? I'm like, oh my God. Like, I get excited. He's like, would you rather? Out of nowhere. I didn't start this. My wife, my wife looks at me and goes, he's your son. Because that's the kind of shit I do. But I have never done the would you rather. And he goes like, would you rather be able to, I'm like, all right, go on. Like and like, they're corny as hell. They're weird shit. But like, he's like, does these on his own. And it's so cool. He's like, would you rather have to skip to school every day, or you could eat pickles every day for breakfast? And I'm like, I like pickles, but I don't want to do it. I'll skip to school. Like, skipping's not that bad. Oh, so you're admitting that you like shorted it. Yeah. That's how you live your life. I get it. No, that's cool, man. I don't ever force drinks on anyone, dude. You know I'm giving you shit. You call me moobs, and I don't have moobs. I have pecs. Promise. You can touch them. Nick D with the Dallas Cowboys. Eat 100 cucumbers one time. I don't know what your thing means. Like, what do you mean? Like, in one day? Fred Bell with the CJ Stroud. DTR with the Cleveland Browns. You know what I'm a little disappointed at? I'm making note. A little disappointed at all these people that used to be like in here all the time. I don't even care if they're not in our breaks. I do not care if you cannot afford to get in our breaks. Come in and hang out. Come hang out. Just come kick it. I don't give a shit. I'm about to go live and just be like, I give away, you just have to guess a 101. You have to be in the breaks. That's a beautiful card, though, by the way. Chargers, Bob Riley. I'll ask my wife what she would rather do. Would you rather take this 100 times or one time 100 times? Is that what the question is? And then Michael Wilson for the Arizona Cardinals. You know, Joshua Simpson, if you're watching this, you have not chimed in enough for as much as you have hit. Romeo Doubs to the Green Bay Packers going out to David. And wait, why am I being salty? Is that what it was? Did I nail it, John? LA Rams, Zach Evans. Now I'm getting the spinny wheel. What'd you guys do? I talked about cucumbers for a minute, and now I'm getting the spinny wheel. All right, I got to look a bunch up here. Too many. We'll have to random these off. Y'all infected me with the spinny wheel. Well, at this point, if you're getting the spinning wheel, I'm sorry. We're going to keep going. We are recording this, so we can always post. This goes out to Denver, the Denver Broncos. Because you don't hang out? Nah, it ain't just you, man. It ain't you. I'm happy you've left us alone for a little bit. You're a little bit much for me, dude. If I'm just being dead ass honest, like I like you, but you come in too hot sometimes. I'm the same way. I'm like you. I come in a little too hot, a little too heavy. But like you come in mean. Like I didn't do shit to you for you to be mean to me. But it's just like you're not being mean, it's just your personality, right? Like I don't like you to talk about my boobs every minute. You know? Like I get it, I have man boobs, but you don't have to talk about them all the time. My wife tells me that when like she's like motorboating them. She's like, let me motorboat those boobs. I'm like, I get it. Like, dude, you don't have to talk about them all the time. Carolina, Jeff Guffey. But I get it. I'm the same as you, man. But like, you're a bit much. Like, but you're also a dude that respects honesty, right? So like, I'm being honest, man. Mitchell Tinsley goes out to the Commanders. You don't want me to forget? Let me tell you how I don't forget. When I'm driving in my car and I hit a speed bump and I go, I don't forget that I have man boobs. Like they remind me. They're like, oh, I'm still here. I'm still jiggly. Like I know I got them. Like I'm reminded every time. And I live in Pennsylvania where the potholes are everywhere. So I'm reminded every day that I have man boobs. You don't have to remind me. But when you do it, it's like I'm sitting here comfortably, hanging out with my guys, in my computer chair, and you're like, oh, your moves. I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't even hit a speed bump. Why you gotta bring it up? This is the Giants, Cordell. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, the one moment I'm comfortable in life with some other fat men opening football cards, you don't have to be the dude that's like, oh, you have man boobs. I'm like, I know. Dude, shh, I get it. I do. I know. But we're not driving right now. And in my squeaky chair, we're not driving right now, so I don't need to be reminded that I have man boobs. I think Chris Oladukin's a cheese, but we're gonna double check. You see what I'm saying, man? And also, you're just a lot sometimes. Like you gotta like relax. Oh, he goes to this. Oh, he is the Chiefs. He was originally the Steelers, but we go active teams. Chiefs. That's all, man. Zach, it's not that I don't like you. People are like, you don't like me. Like, no, I don't like negativity. I like banter, and it's hard in text, dude. It is. It's hard in Messenger. Corey Kelly knows that. Corey Kelly's the only guy that has the what was the thing in Nintendo? The glove, or not the glove. the genie thing that you put in your Nintendo. It had all the codes. Corey Kelly's the only one that has it. It's just like he has to literally like, this is sarcasm, and then type it out. Dude, I hate text messaging. Why do you think I send voicemails to everyone? Text messaging and like typing and emails, number one cause of fights. You know why? Because people read it, and I'm guilty as charged. They read it the way they want to hear it. This goes out to the Rams. Rams hitting tonight. They read it the way they want to hear it. That's how we are. If you're like, so I guess you're not coming tonight. So there's a lot of ways to read that. Oh, so I guess you're not coming tonight. So I guess you're not coming tonight. Oh, so I guess you're not coming tonight. There are 3 right there, and there's a lot of other ways to read that. And everyone wants to read it the way they want to hear it. You're either going to feel guilty, attacked, or annoyed. Like, it is just the way it is, man. This goes out to Dallas. And we all hear it the way we want to hear it. So it's better to send it in a voicemail, man. It's just the way it is. And I'm learning that because I'm guilty. I always read it in the most negative way possible. That's just who I am. They all had NFL teams. We have no cards around them, just these 400 points. Zach, now that we've had this heart-to-heart, let's settle it with a shot. You ready? My throat hurts. I can't take shots. That's why you send messages. Like, that is me being mean to you. Right there. Like calling you out. You're a little bitch. And you can't take shots because my throat hurts. I can't take shots. Oh, I know. And Zach, I was there with you the whole time, man. Dude, I was kind of hurt, dude. I was kind of hurt because you finally, like, I was trying to celebrate with you and you got everything and then you got all nasty afterwards. Like, wait a minute. We're supposed to be like, I'm happy for you. And you kind of got mean. I'm like, what happened? I didn't know what went wrong. I thought we were like in a good place. Arizona Cardinals and getting the points. I'm with you, man. I said that to you. I was like, oh man, I've checked in on you even outside of breaks, right? Like, and I hope things are still going well. I haven't reached out because like, I felt like afterwards you were kind of like not in a great place, dude. But yeah, shit changes, man. You get, you know, all that shit settles and then you're like, I don't know. Like, I've never dealt with that directly, but I like, sometimes I wonder is this what I wanted? Like, life gets harder, man. It does. Like, life hits you in the face, dude. And you think you figured it all out, and you know what it does? It kicks you in the fucking nuts, man. It does that. Oh, all right, we'll move on. I'm good with that, too. I get it. So you're going to send a shot. Is that what you're saying? I'm good with you. Yeah. Dude, I appreciate that when people are like, all right. I said that this weekend when I was in Cincinnati. I was like, you know what? There's some moments that we just need to move on from. Let's just roll, man. John Hadaway says, so no tits? So no video, John? You still didn't figure out how to put the send button in Messenger? Someone create a video from John real quick. John, I don't believe you. You know how to send it. You just don't want to show us how old you are. Raiders and the Dolphins. Man, I miss this group. I wish y'all were still like... Some guys are still getting it. Y'all are still getting it a little bit. $5 hit list credits to Don and Josh. He says, bro, I'm old. Show us those wrinkles under your eyes, motherfucker. I want to see shots where, like, you take it and then some of the drips, like, hang in the crevices under your eyes. I want to see that kind of old. Man, I hung out with my 91-year-old grandfather today. He could probably send me a video message on Messenger. John, you ain't that old. He called me. He's like, where you at? You're running late. I'm like, I'm getting out of the shower. Calm down, old man. I didn't say that. I was like, I'm sorry, Pappy. I'm coming. All right, here we go. First things first. Triple pick'em spots. You won't figure it out. You're one of those dudes, John. You could figure it out right now. I'm just kidding, John. You're good. All right, we got the Miami Dolphins. Joshua Simpson. He didn't have one yet. All right, we're giving away the big credits this week. Detroit Lions, Jeff Guffey. Yeah, buddy. Credits getting bigger. And Las Vegas Raiders, Don Wiley. Look at this. We're going to be up to the $20 credit before tomorrow. There we go. I don't know your Zach, I'm saying a lot tonight, so you're going to have to clarify what you're saying WTF about. Week 10 triple spots FanDuel. Back in my day. Zach, I'm glad we had a heart-to-heart tonight because I want to be able to be honest with you, man. I'm not one to hide behind the screen or the keyboard. Philadelphia Eagles is going to be Steven Kibler. You needed one, buddy. The Rams. Oh, Steven Kibler going in the week 11. Back-to-back spots. And the New Orleans Saints is JCH. John Carter Hennessy on the board. We need more here to get up to the big credit. Back in my day. All right. And now we have one paper football and the big giveaway that clearly everyone is so glad to give away a $50 autograph. The good news is I don't have to get drunk anymore. I used to feel bad because people were like, oh, have shots. Do shots. Shot counter. I can get rid of that, right? Pittsburgh Steelers, Joseph Taylor. You guys can't guilt me into getting drunk anymore. I'll do it on my own, damn it. Damn you guys. All right, here we go. Jeff, you're still in here and you haven't sent another shot video? What are you doing? Watching Bubba Wallace mixtapes? I know, I'm getting rid of it, Jeff. Fuck these guys. The Washington the Washington Redskins. Because Jeff Kellington says they're coming back, baby. Joseph Taylor, you get it. Well, no one cares, Jeff. No one gives a damn. I'm about to give away a $50 bonus autograph. Fast fill bonus. Everyone is eligible from this break because I promised if it filled before I got home. Come on, Patrick Mahomes. Give away one of these mofos. Green Bay Packers, David. Now, David is a Phillies fan and a Saints fan, so he probably wants a Drew Brees auto here. I don't know if he's in here. Aaron Rodgers, Jerry Rice, Tom Brady, Trevor Lawrence, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott. Let's pull this out. It makes me think of Kramer when he gets a screen door. Any Seinfeld fans there? Here we go. Ripperooski. David Populars, you are our winner. Let's see what you got. Now, listen, my hopes are low because it is... It's not awful. It's not awful. I'm going to hold it up here so that you guys see I'm not changing it out or anything. I mean, I'll have extras of these. But this is what I expect. All right. So hopefully David is a college fan. He was the 1991 Walter Camp Coach of the Year. He was elected in the 2006 College Football Hall of Fame. He is a 12-time ACC champion, a 1993 and 1999, no, they do redemptions though, Zach, national champion, and he owns a head coaching record of 377 wins, 129 losses, and 4 ties. Zach, he coached in your state. He nailed it. Look at that. Bobby Bowden. Bowden or Bowden? How do you say it? Look, there's Zach right there. They blurred his face out, but that's Zach. With the gold ink. Bowden. All right. There you go, Populars. Little bonus for you. I do have a little, like, I think I have like a frame to put it in. I do. I think this should fit. We got a little frame to put it in. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually get scissors. Well, we'll do it this way. Get this filled up. Well, we might be able to get it in with this. Nah, we'll wait. We'll do this after we go off live, but we'll get in like a protector for you and everything. All right, guys. Well, no more shots tonight because people can't figure out how to work their Facebook Messenger. But those of you guys who hung out with me, I appreciate y'all. I know I give y'all shit, but I really do love y'all. Thank y'all for a great night. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.